Good evening, everyone. Hope y'all have had a good Sunday. It's been a sunny day, but a cold one at that. Temperatures this afternoon peaked in the low 50s, about 20 degrees cooler than where we were Saturday afternoon. And now you're really going to start feeling a difference now that the sun has set. We're almost 13 degrees cooler here in the metro than where we were at this time on Saturday. 23 degrees cooler in Hattiesburg. Already in the 40s. 45 in the Jackson area, 47 in Hattiesburg, 50 in Natchez. Now, as we take a wider view here, winds coming down from the northwest. We've got this front off towards our east. So we do have a pressure gradient, which, as I talked about last night, is where we got all these winds, all this air trying to speed through to catch up with that cold front. And that's resulting in winds gusting up to 25 to 30 miles per hour. Now, we have stayed clear today, dry conditions and clear skies as a result of that front being well down to our south and east. But again, to the pressure gradient. Winds died down a little, gusting about 15 to 20 miles per hour now, and we're going to keep those gusty conditions throughout tonight and into tomorrow morning. Even gustier winds expected by the afternoon, and then Monday evening, though, finally starting to die down. Tonight, back into the upper 20s, so you're definitely going to need the heat on tonight. 29 in Jackson, 27 in Carthage, 32 in Hattiesburg, 31 in Natchez. I am expecting all of central Mississippi and the Pine Belt to drop to right near freezing or a couple of degrees below. Also, with those winds gusting up to 20 or 25 miles an hour, it's going to be feeling like near 20 degrees by tomorrow morning. So be sure, if you're sending those kids out to the bus stop, be sure that they have their jackets on. Wear your jackets work as well. It is going to be sunny, but don't let that fool you. It's going to be a brutally cold start to the work week. Tomorrow afternoon, temperatures peaking in the upper 40s. Something else to talk about. With the gusty winds, we've got lower dew points, so drier air behind that cold front passage, and we've also got dry conditions at the surface, or relatively dry surfaces, especially down in south central Mississippi and the Pine Belt. So for that reason, the Weather Service has issued a red flag warning for these counties colored in red here, mainly south central Mississippi over into the Pine Belt, from 9 a.m. Monday through 6 p.m. Now, we usually don't see this warning too terribly often, but it just basically means you don't need to be burning stuff. Burning is not recommended because due to the gusty winds and the drier conditions, any fires that are started could easily spread out of control. So that's why the red flag warning is in effect. Even though the northern two-thirds of central Mississippi is not included, I still wouldn't recommend burning anything because it could still get out of control in these areas as well. The afternoon in the upper 40s to low 50s, 48 in the metro, mid-40s in Carthage and Yazoo City, 51 in Hattiesburg. It's going to get colder before it gets warmer, though. Back down to the mid-20s going into Tuesday, low 60s Tuesday afternoon, back in the 70s by Wednesday. You'll notice another brief dip in our temperatures Thursday into Friday before we warm back up heading into the weekend. That dip is going to be due to another cold front and more rain chances. So dry through Wednesday, but then Thursday brings our next best chance to see some rain across the Magnolia State, mostly dry by Friday morning. Low pressure system off to our west. It will move our direction, bringing rain by mid-afternoon on Thursday, lasting throughout the evening into the early morning hours of Friday, but for the most part, you can expect dry weather for your Friday. Maybe a few lingering showers exiting the Pine Belt around sunrise, but then other than that, dry weather is expected to take over for the rest of the day on Friday and the weekend. About a half an inch to an inch of rain is expected, but this is our only rain chance out of the 8-day forecast. So we're talking about dry conditions for the most part. The beginning of this week, of course, the cold weather is going to be in control. The mid to upper 20s overnight lows tonight and Monday night into Tuesday morning. We'll have our good share of sun tomorrow, especially lots of sunshine. Clouds will start building in towards midweek, though, ahead of that cold front. Low 70s Wednesday afternoon and Thursday afternoon as well. Rain chances return on Thursday, but then past that, we'll briefly drop back into the 60s, but then you can expect the 70s by next weekend with low temperatures in the 40s. Even climbing to the low 50s. Lots of sunshine, though, is in store. So we've got cold weather to start, warmer by midweek. That's when the rain moves in as well. A brief cool down, but then warm and sunny by next weekend. Thank y'all for watching here on Facebook Live or on YouTube. We'll be having our new regular newscast on the CW at 9 tonight, on WJTV at 10 o'clock. And then tomorrow morning, meteorologist Megan Hanna will be here with your next weather update. Thank y'all for watching and hope you have a great week ahead.